Boop, boop. What's up, losers? Hopefully this works. Okay, none of my lights are on. That could be a problem. I am very much in the dark. What is up, losers? Hold on, give me some music. Why is this at 5,000x speed? What the fuck was I doing? Hold on, it's gonna disappear and then it's gonna come back. Oh, no, it should be working. What's up? What's up, Egg? What's up, Yo-Yo Man? What? I was doing something. I was late to stream for a reason, I swear. I swear I was doing something. I don't remember what it was. It was something Wiz related. Oh, I crafted these boots for Cravenly. Dude, these boots are kind of fire. Honestly, I think these will be worn a lot. 28 life resist is crazy. There's also a death resist set that, like, the only stats I lose is the 7 resist. I actually gain stats besides resist. I guess I lose block too, but whatever. I have game sound on, right? Yeah, nope. And then my deck is good. Deck looks good. Got side shuffle. Yeah, deck looks fire. All right. What caused you to make the new starting soon screens? I redid my entire OBS setup. I finally added a. Oh, I gotta ping the Discord before people get mad at me. Everyone, I am live for WIZLOCKE Arc 2 Khrysalis Part 1. Oh wow, I spelled that so wrong. Whatever. I redid because I switched. For a long time, I had 2 computers. I had one at home that was very, very, very much on its last legs. I'm also going to just look up all these bosses so I don't get surprised and lose to something stupid. And like when I had the 2 computers, I kind of was always just like, fuck it, you know? I'm not gonna bother to, you know, worry a lot about my OBS. Just because, like, I would switch back and forth. So, like, all that setup time was kind of just for wasteful. But now that now that I have both my computers in one place, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna redo all my OBS. And I thought it'd be cool. I don't know, I was thinking about, like, the OG loading screens for some reason. And I was like, that would be a funny starting soon screen. That would be a good starting soon screen for the stream. What's up, David? How goes Khrysalis? Bro, sneaky? Okay, I just got mana burn. That's fucking toxic. Sneaky, though, I think the day-to-day of, like, the average boss fight in Khrysalis is so much easier. Just because I have Sharpen and Potent now, so, like, I have so many more buffs in my deck. And you also just have more health. Like, I have so much more health than I did. I might death trap you. Because then hopefully I won't fizzle and I just want this shit to one shot. I fizzled. Nope. Gamers don't fizzle. The old starting soon screen with all the game UIs on it. I could definitely get that picture. That's just like That was from the that was from like not even the WIZLOCKE run that won. That was from like my 18th run of the like one of my early WIZLOCKE runs. My first WIZLOCKE run that made it to Dragonspire. And I used to stream at like 3 in the morning. I used to stream at like I would start stream midnight West Coast time, which was like 3 for like the East Coast. So those streams were always just like some shenanigans was going on. It'd be really cool if someone made an animated starting screen. Dude, I almost want like a loading screen like this, but like Xerath-fied. Honestly, if like you could replace the 2 wizards with like some Xerath reference, I think that would be sick. Dude, I used to stream at like the worst times ever. It was a problem for sure. Yeah, Khrysalis is fucking long. That's one thing for sure. Dude, the thing is, like, I used to stream over Wi-Fi, too. I used to stream on Wi-Fi. And, like, stream would usually just end when it crashed. Gume said he would frame mog you. Does Gume know I was an All-American? I'm pretty sure I've told him that. I'm pretty sure I brought this up to him, actually. Dude, this might be a crazy hot take. But I think the Khrysalis streams overall are going to be, like, very similar. I think I get through this world in a very similar amount of time to Azteca. You really just gotta consider how big Sharpened Blade is. Xerath, you low-key give me Jewel of the Faint vibe. Appreciate you for that. What does that mean? He never said that, I'm just baiting. It makes sense he never said that, because I'm pretty sure I brought up that I was an All-American. I'm pretty sure I've told Gume that. Just found out that Minecraft for the 3DS. Dude, I've been talking about doing a drunk Minecraft for the 3DS stream for a long time. I think it's gonna have to be the finale. I think I beat the Wither in Bedrock, drunk, and then I probably do Minecraft 3DS. And no, actually, I beat the Wither, I do Wine Wither, then I do it in VR, then I do 3DS. Those are my next 3 Minecraft videos. Where is the I don't even want to know what that diamond is referencing, because it could be something, like, fucked up that I say out loud and I regret. Dude, but okay, Minecraft VR is definitely the most likely that I puke. But would it not be sick? Would that not? Doesn't that sound like the funniest stream ever? I think it would be fun. For sure. I have no idea what you're talking about, Kyle. No idea. I want that ore. Kickflip. challenge, use Aegis in the other one? What it's Aegis and what is the other? What's the protect trap one? Aegis and freaking I don't know. Those are good spells though. Indemnity. Isn't Indemnity Feint? They don't stack on a normal Feint though, right? And I'm pretty sure Indemnity is traps and Aegis is fucking blades. They don't stack. But doesn't a Nightbringer Feint stack? Or Daybringer? Don't both of those stack now or something?
Spellbinder, why do you disturb me? I think you are.
Zaragovia, the Doom Mask. Has like nothing interesting going on. Okay, sec. I think I'd rather play... This might be kind of a hot take. I think if I had to give up either damage enchants or sharpened blade, I think I would give up damage enchants. Like, definitely not for like early game, but I think now if like I had to get rid of one, it would definitely be just Colossus. I mean, they're so valuable. Maybe that's a death opinion. But still. I feel like I'd rather have Potent Trap on a death. Do I do this? Nah, let me just kill the Leaf Shield. I'm gonna play super safe. Now I kind of wish I'd done that. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Dude, traps are so... I think traps are actually way better. I mean, nothing in this game's balanced. But, like, I find myself going to trap way more now that it's, like, a plus 50. I feel like plus 50 is a number I can just, like, justify in my head more, you know? Kinda L pulls. Probably should just feint stack now and go for a one shot. I mean, really, realistically, I should just crow, right? I'm only losing one buff on Zaragovia. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Crow. Feint, win. It's crazy that traps were weaker than blades despite only being on one enemy. Yeah. I think, like... I think the game would make way more sense if blades costed a pip. This is my other thing though, is like it scales so weirdly in 4v1s. Right? Because in a 4v1 a blade is like twice as valuable as a trap. Do I know what a frame cell is? That's the company that made Clash Royale, I'm pretty sure. That is so toxic. I'm just gonna... I think I one-shot even through it. Wait, the Spire is similar because cards? Well, all card games are the same, I think. They're like rotational sports. If you're good at one of them, you'll be good at all of them. How was the hangover from drunk boxing? Dude, honestly, that is the only time I've, like, ever... I was so sober by the time I went to bed. That's the only time after a stream I've ever actually been sore. Like, my shins actually kind of hurt after that stream. I did not have the right shoes for a half marathon. I think if I was to do that again, I would go invest in a nice pair of, like, Hokas. Or Nikes. Not $50 New Balances. Probably not advisable. I bet this person has crazy stats. 103 damage. Oh. I mean, how many beers did I have? I had like 8 beers. 8 beers over like 3 hours. That's really just not crazy. Compared to like a Minecraft stream, where in the first 20 minutes I have at least 6 standard drinks, like it's really not that bad. Really not that crazy. I also slept like a baby. If you ever have trouble sleeping, just go freaking walk 13 miles. Kinda insane fall asleep glitch at 3 in the morning. Do they make Birkenstocks running shoes? Or just in general? I don't know. I'm a big barefoot believer. I think running barefoot's actually so good for you. No, I think this is my 8th run. This is my furthest run with this rule set, though. Running barefoot, that's like unironically one of the things they make you do if you have like chronic foot pain. Is like walking barefoot. Well, it's also really good for stability and athletics. Because it strengthens your fucking feet muscles. Drunken Nuzlocke? I'm tossing around the idea of doing a drunken WIZLOCKE for like 100k subs. A drunken myth WIZLOCKE. Some days we have to come in the weight room with no shoes. It's not a bit. That's not me doing like a feet bit. Listen to Yo-Yo Man. It is like, that is something they tell you to do. I used to be like a really bad heel striker. So like I had a lot of foot pain. And that's like the 2 things they tell you. Well, there's a lot of things. Most of my feet pain came from really tight hamstrings. And I have short, whatever, tendons. So I'd always heel strike. So I had to like stretch my Achilles tendons and shit. My fucking hamstrings mostly. But then it's also like walking barefoot and running barefoot like strengthens your feet muscles. Does Mom Donnie play Wiz? How old is he? Probably not. Mom Donnie's like early 40s, right? He might be too old. I bet you he played like... I don't know. He might be a little too old even for like a RuneScape, right? He's 34? He probably played Free Realms. That's still a little too unk. But maybe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't know Mom Donnie's exact age. I just assume politicians are always older. He did play Minecraft? Like one time or like consistently? Like, is he a real crafter, or is he like just like for? Does he just want the crafting polling boost? What is going on? Lightning bug swarm. It just works. Kickflip.
Excellent. Those will do perfectly. We're going to use these pretty little ones before we get to the dragonflies, however, we'll need to scatter the guards to fix some digger drills so we have
The Joe Biden Animal Crossing Island? What? What? Yo, what's up, IB? Appreciate it. Joe Biden's campaign made an Animal Crossing island you could visit? What? Actually? Mom Donnie's a communist? We really got the full political spectrum in chat today. Bruh. It was voting themed? Oh, Daddy!
Hertzlore donated $3. Hey Zaret, kinda going through a bad PTSD episode, but your streams always calm me down, so thanks. Keep it up, Pilk Boy.
Appreciate the $3. Don't know how I feel about being called Pilk Boy. Don't know if I support that. Don't know if I love that, but I'm glad you're feeling better. I support all politicians forced to be injured bi-weekly to ensure they don't do the job for benefits. I really just feel like elections are kind of lame. I think we need to go back to gladiatorial combat as a form of seeing who's the most fit to lead, you know? I really think we would have better leaders if they had to be battle royale style, the one who survived, you know? I'd have a lot more faith in a Joe Biden or Donald Trump if I knew that they were the one who made it out the arena. Wiz PvP tournament decide president? I actually don't think you could come up with a worse idea. I actually don't know if I would dare. You could select from a worse group of people. I someone who's really good at Wiz PvP. The upper echelon of Wiz PvP, I think that would be the worst fit group to run a country.
But the dragonflies just mill about, seemingly confused by the newfound freedom.
That will cost them considerable time. The skies are clear, and now I can return to the last wood and report back. I'll see you back
Mark
with
here.
Sabra at Queen Myrtle Town.
Warlords are the most toxic Wiz players. I just feel like I mean, obviously there's a lot of exceptions, and it's an overgeneralization. But I feel, from my experience, the most chill Wiz players are the ones who do nothing but quest very casually. And then, the ones that are way more into, endgame content and, especially fucking PvP are always the ones that are just, way more toxic. What's worse, Wiz PvP or WoW PvP? If you do rage, you're toxic. I don't think that's true. I know some chill people that are into like endgame content. I don't know anyone who still PvPs that I'm not at least a little bit like you. Something's not, you know? Something's not a little off here. I think you have to hate yourself a little bit to still be actively PvPing. It's also like raiding isn't that hard. I mean, I've also had my hand held when I've done it. But like, I don't think it's like that hard. Especially now, with like, if you're doing a raid that's been like hard solved. Like, you kind of just follow what the Google Doc says, you know? Okay, again, like, I was definitely doing the easy job. At the same time, it's like, most endgame content is, like, not exaggerating, it is solved. There is a set solution to it. Dude, am I like, why is my game running so shittily right now? Honestly, the real answer is like the upper echelon of any competitive game is super toxic. That's just the reality. It's a lot of people who care a lot and probably play the game a little bit too much, which is fine. But like in something like I'm sure like really high elo Counter-Strike is like a terrible place to just play for fun. Like when you get to like, dude, I can't imagine like Face It and shit, like queuing. Right? And you go against some toxic shit, and there's always, like, some strategies that are annoying or whatever. But the problem is, Wiz has, like, slowly killed off its casual PvP player base. To now, like, the only thing that's left existing is, like, the super tryhard ultra toxic-y. Like, you don't have enough casual people doing it to support it. You know what I mean? The other thing about it is, like, I think of something like Clash Royale. Like, how many people play Clash Royale with, like, super unoptimal decks, and they're just playing so casually, they don't really care if they win or lose, they're just playing because they think it's fun. Like, that doesn't exist. I literally cannot discard cards. This is unplayable right now. But, like, how many people play, or especially a game like Counter-Strike, like, how much of the Counter-Strike player base is people that don't know lineups, are playing with, you know, not the most optimal settings and probably not on the best computers and are just there to have a good time and fuck around, you know? Which, like, you don't have that in Wiz. There's no one in the queue that is not going to at least have, like, close to meta, like, close to top of meta stats. You just don't have the casual player base. It just doesn't really exist in Wiz anyway. Okay, what am I doing? Why is the game running like this? What's up, reality? Is anyone else playing right now? Is anyone else's game doing this? Maybe I mean, I'm looking at my CPU and GPU stuff, and it looks fine. Stream's not laggy. But, like, I can't even discard cards right now. Am I on a populated server? think I'm on a random server. I'll change realms after this. Questing in Azteca, not lagging. Is it smoothing, maybe? I don't even know what that does. No, I don't... I mean, like, even what this shit's loading slow. Don't know what's wrong. I could try to reload, maybe. I was idle for a little while, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm only doing the second arc, so if I die, I restart in Celestia. I'm pretty sure this is my 8th run. Faked of him. Yeah, this is like unplayable right now. It's so laggy. Oh, maybe because I had this open? Maybe because I had this open? Wait, I have to show you guys something. I have to show you guys something. I have to show you guys something. Wait. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Wait, look at this. Wait, no, wait. This is probably why I was lagging. But I have to show you something. Even this one's really laggy. Is it this character? I think it's the character. Wait for it. Luck. Oh! I finally got the bone dragon on my death! Whoa! Why is he bald? Because it's the merciless gear. It only took fucking a lot of years. I don't know. I've run the lost pages like casually every time it's been out, bro, and I finally got them out. I was trying to get on the other account. On the one I was running my WIZLOCKE on, because I thought it'd be cool to have the bone dragon on that account for the death. Alas, it did not happen. Okay. Maybe this will fix some of our lag problems. I don't know, for some reason, it used to happen too when I would spin. I swear when I idle, sometimes I come back in the game. Because my game has a habit of, like, if I idle and then I come back, there's like a 50-50 chance it just crashes as soon as I move. Do-do-do-do. It's just weird it's lagging. I don't know. This game runs on hope. There's definitely a lot of times this game seems to run on hope. Hope and childhood whimsy are what keep this game alive. How can you play this game over and over and over and over again? Shit is so boring after the third whiz. I mean, I tend to enjoy the game more when I play it in weird ways. I think shit like the WIZLOCKE adds to the replayability of it. But it's also like, I don't think you can force yourself to play this game. A lot of people try, because like I get the like, I want to make the most of my membership. So like when my membership's active, I want to like grind the game or whatever. I feel like that's gonna lead to you being pretty miserable. Ugh. Even then, bro, I just love Wiz. This is just my favorite game. Zoinks! Like Zoink, Scoob! How? I had 3 blades! I have not even started trying to set up the Cobblemon server. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. This kills. No way. Part of the cards. Holy shit, it's a warlord. What is the tier list? What is the order of, like, the worst PvE schools? Yeah, the game is still just not running very fast. I don't know, man. No, get back here. Get back here. What? What? I mean, Myth is definitely one. Earthquake, toxic. Medusa, toxic. And then they Myth also just like Basilisk can stun you. They get that weird Banshee spell that stuns sometimes. I think Miss one. 2 might be Storm. I feel like Storm is annoying in like the second arc, but then late game I don't mind as much. It's probably Ice too. Frost Giant and just shields in general. They also just have more health. Fire's probably 4. Just because Ifrit's really annoying. I think Death mobs are really chill. Death doesn't really have any annoying spells. Death and Life don't have many. And then Balance is a little annoying because you might get Weakness, but I feel like Weaknesses kind of disappear later game. You don't like Konstantin Schmetterling's Donnerschlag? I don't find Death that annoying. Death Ninja Pigs, I guess. Is there a mob that has bad juju? Damn, bro. Bro got a lot. How much damage? Is this gonna give me 35 damage? Can I just keep you the whole time? You want to just play the rest of the run with me? What's up, Magic? I hate Storm more than anything in Arc 3. I guess Storm is kind of annoying too, because like, they do hit pretty hard. Do be hitting pretty hard. No. Fuck off. I teleported the wrong place. Kickflip. Kickflip. Who do I think will win the World Cup? America. Probably pretty easily too, I would think.
Tyrian gold is dangerous, as you well know. We need to find a good vantage point.
Isn't it?
This nook is well sheltered. Though we are right beneath them,
Okay. America can't produce enough world-class players because our youth sports system is too expensive. I think youth sports are getting too expensive. And I don't really know how soccer works, so soccer might be different. But, like, nah. I don't know how soccer works. Isn't everything expensive though? Yeah, but a sport like soccer, you can realistically all you need is a ball. It actually has probably like the lowest barrier to entry of like any sport. I mean, basketball, you at least need a court. Soccer, you could play on concrete with a ball. Like, you don't need a goal. You still need access to good coaches and competition. USA doesn't have the infrastructure for average kids. I mean, you could make an argument that youth sports are, like, not the same level of accessibility. But, like, the top soccer countries in the world don't have a fraction of the youth sports infrastructure that America has. I don't think Argentina has, like... I mean, I could be wrong. I think the reason that, like, a lot of those countries are as good as they are is because soccer has a much lower barrier to entry than a lot of sports, and it's, like, a cultural thing. I don't think you have the same, like, I feel like there's shit where it's, like... Football in America is something that's, like, so heavily supported and subsidized by high schools. Where, like, even at a relatively low, poorly funded public school, they have a football team that will supply you all the equipment you need. Any decent Argentinian kid will get scouted by a professional club immediately. I get, but even then, like, I don't think that is, like... that's not, like, a youth level thing. To me, it's also the same with any sport in the U.S. Like, generally in the an AAU circuit for basketball, a lot of the, like, if someone's really good, the teams will, like, cover their expenses. Messi was moved to Spain at age 13 to start training. But isn't that because Messi probably didn't have the infrastructure local to him? Most U.S. sports are draft-oriented, which demotivates pro teams to get involved in youth development the way European clubs do, so it's more expensive. I guess. I mean, I think soccer is just such a different thing because it's so skill-based and it's so cultural. I guess that's true. You don't have the same level of youth development. I just don't think you have the same development for soccer. I think there's other sports. The other thing I think about is if you are a American middle schooler and you're the most athletic, you're the biggest, you're the strongest kid in your middle school, like, you don't play soccer. Like, it's maybe if you have your whatever. But if you took a kid with no influence from his parents or, like, anything else around him and you put him in a middle school, he's gonna end up playing basketball and football. Like, those just are, like, you don't, it's just, those are the sports you play. Like, that's not the best athletes. Again, I always think it's like, you can't convince me that you put Russell Westbrook and you take him from his time instead of playing basketball and you make him play soccer. He's not, like, the greatest soccer player of all time. I still think my main point of, you know, like, I just think it's like that. It's just, it's such a, I don't know. Like, you don't have the same level of, like, wanting to be good at soccer. Soccer is such a flawed game anyways. There's no space for ad breaks, so Americans had to fix your game. Yeah, there's also not enough head trauma, I noticed, which is, like, kind of weird. I was kind of hoping there would be more large men giving each other traumatic brain injuries. Sports are way more about skill in the sport than physical fitness. It depends on the sport. It's like, I guess. I think there's, like, sports and positions you can get by in if you're not necessarily in the best of shape. I also think, like, conditioning, if you're gonna do it in that sense, is, like, pretty relative. Like, Shaq is, like, I think of Shaq, like, Shaq, there's no way Shaq, even in his prime, would have been able to, like, do something that remotely resembles soccer. Like, Shaq and Jokic are two of the greatest centers of all time, and they are, you could make an argument they're, like, pretty out of shape and unathletic. They're just athletic, and their bodies are used in a different way. It's the same with, like, NFL linemen. Like, at a certain point, your body and skill is, like, put to something that's so specialized, like, you could make an argument in a general sense you're not athletic. if you judge alignment on his ability to run a mile. Yeah, but Joel Embiid's body is breaking down regardless. Like, Joel Embiid is, like, also 7 foot and, like, relatively well built. Like, as he pushes his 30s, he's going, like, his knees don't work anymore. McCaffrey would have been elite at soccer? 100%. What are the... I think a lot of those running backs would have been so good. Like, I don't know enough about soccer, but you're not going to convince me Darren Sproles wouldn't have been filthy. Like, has such a low center of gravity, and he just moves so well. What do I think of the new Minion rework? I think it's cool. I don't know. I think for, like, WIZLOCKEs and shit, it does make Minions a little bit more usable. Just because they're way more consistent now. But, I don't know. I feel like the problem is, like, Minions are either gonna be, like, underwhelming or super overpowered. Like, I don't see how you could ever actually make Minions, like, in a good spot in PvE. I think right now it's still, like, why would you ever summon a Minion, you know? I think Cravenly will be interesting. I think we're gonna have to plan for it. But I think the fact that it's a 1v1 makes it pretty easy. I mean, I feel like Minions are kind of where they should be, though. I think if Minions were really good, it would kind of suck. Like, it wouldn't be fun. I don't think it'd be good for the game. How you'll manage to win the triple storm fight? What triple storm fight? Dum, dum. With the old pirate guy? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can get close to immune. On the boat. I mean, I have 51 there. That's what? I mean, that's pretty much 30 and 30. I can get 28 more on my boots. Yeah, I mean, I can get up to like 88 storm resist. Why do you have storm boots? I think I have to craft them though. But it's really not that bad of a craft. Uh-oh. The road, it's where you go when you die, is Rainbow Road. That game is so laggy. I mean, my thing is, like, minions were always in, like, meta PvE bad. Like, they've never actually been good. So it's like, if you can make them consistent, I also feel like there's, like... the ideal way minions would work in my mind is, like, they could be good in, like, niche fights. Like, I think a fight, maybe, where you have to utilize your school's 5-pip minion to make it a lot easier could be cool. What's up, Tampa? JW. I mean, I think you can make minions, like, you could pick their cards. But then you run into the problem of, like, that gets super overpowered really fast. God, dude, this discarding is going to be the death of me. What the fuck is this? Thoughts on Giannis to the Heat? I think they're going to be a great 7 seed. I think they're going to be an awesome 7 seed. So mad because Miami is my team and that trade was ludicrous. I just like... I don't know. Like, I think Giannis is one of those people that, like, you do kind of forget that, like, multiple, like, you know, he is a guy that if you build around... Even if, like, he doesn't need that insane of a supporting cast, and you could probably find a way to win a championship with him. I don't know. I would have loved, and I know it would have been reasonable and whatever, and it was, like, salary problems and shit. But, like, I would have loved to see Giannis go to, like, the Warriors or something. Or even, like, just, like, pair up with some other old superstar and see, like... I don't know. I think it would be cool to watch, like, one Unk super team try to hang with the Thunder and the Spurs. Do I have to beat Selenopolis to get to 180? Yes. Because you have to play through Selenopolis to get to Darkmoor. Yeah, it's actually, it kind of sucks. Not very rewarding not getting XP from craft questing. I feel that pain. It has a couple fun fights, for sure. I mean, it's not that long. But, like... No, I just feel like playing and not even getting XP is just not fun. No, it doesn't feel the best. Avatar fights. It's meta to hate on the new content in this game. I actually, for what it's worth, I think the main questline content's actually pretty fun. Like, I think Darkmoor's fun. I think, well, I didn't like Novus and Lemuria as much. Did not like Caramel. But, what was the name of the world? Like, Wallaroo I thought was really fun to solo. I thought Darkmoor was really fun. I just don't like the endgame content. Lemuria is one of those worlds that I enjoyed more my first playthrough, and every time I've played through it since, I've kind of not enjoyed it. What's up, Zucchino? Well, it's probably not fun if you're playing with other people, because the frequent solo fights probably become huge pace breakers. Yeah. It's gotta be so hard. I mean, I think it's probably just impossible, right? To make, like, good challenging content that scales well. I kind of like forced solos because I feel like it allows them to make them more difficult. Or at least have, like, more interesting cheats. Just some shit like Darkmoor obviously just isn't going to be possible to expect to solo at level. Split cat. Did Supergirl come out? Isn't that a movie people are like super hyped for? It officially comes out tomorrow. This wasn't the most recent Superman movie like really like well received. I haven't seen it.
We could have warned you about the bats.
Oh my god, it's the blood bat. Big fan. I thought Caramel was like a C tier world. And then I played back through it for the speedrun. And like it just I like constantly didn't get dungeon credit. And like my quest broke multiple times. And I was like, this is like absurd. Like this is just so not like I can't believe I'm paying to play this game right now. I was just like, what the fuck? Just ruined. I mean, I already wasn't. It's probably already my least favorite fourth arc world. I didn't like Novus at all. Caramel sucked. I also thought like it had cool mobs, but I didn't think the areas were that cool. I thought like the gummy bunnies and stuff were cool, and there were some cool like candy designs. But like I felt like they could have done a lot more with the general areas in the game, in that world. I really liked Wallaroo. Thoughts on Imperia? I really don't like Imperia. I think Imperia Part 2 is fine. Honestly, I just feel like Imperia has like it's so much of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Especially Part 1. I don't like pork and beans. Oh boy, that's a lot of barrels.
more than enough.
Dude, pork and beans sucked. Spock sucked. Not a fan. Yo, what's up, Lyris? Appreciate it. Selenopolis can't be the worst world in the game though, because it has Devim. So that wouldn't work. That wouldn't make sense. Selenopolis had cool fights. I'm a Selenopolis apologist. I think they should just make it optional. I just think it should be made optional. That's the thing, though, is like, what is Mallory just doing now? Post all that fucking Imperia stuff, she's just hanging out, like... Do I have any lacrosse experience? I have too much lacrosse experience. I would say I have too much. She's a student? That can't be possible, though. They don't have classes at Ravenwood. Community Lacrosse League? No. No. I'm retired. Where'd you get an air? I fished for it when it was free fishing. Afraid of getting crossed up at the Community Lacrosse League. I'm scared of tearing my Achilles. I would be more scared of popping an Achilles. Guy Screamer. General Achilles. You think they named the ligament after the Wiz Boss? No way. That's crazy. Am I gonna do Darkmoor? Fuck no. With this rule set? Fuck no. I have the physique of a pro bowler. Jeez, thanks. If they ever fucking touch Darkmoor, I will lose all faith in this game. They should just leave my beautiful Darkmoor dungeon alone. Of course. There's always one. What's up, Camcod? This kill? Loki might. Triple buffed. Not even close. Is this right before Fort Rakius? I don't know. I have no idea where we are in this quest tree. Khrysalis and beyond, like, I kinda is where I start to get, like, blurry. I feel like I know through, especially after this challenge, like, I know through Zafaria really, really well. I feel like I know Avalon decently well, too. We're on quest 74. Yeah, we're kind of right before the gorge. I think we're about to fight Ravenly, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Oh, you stink of Khrysalis about.
I think we're pretty close. Is Cravenly in this tower?
Powder to stabilize the Kermes fire. What's this about the Banyan Tower now?
No, I'm close. I'm close. If I say it, it must be true. I would never lie. I should also definitely not throw to Cravenly, because I think I can get like 88 life resist or something stupid. So like then he just like does his overtime cheat will like not matter. I mean, I might want to bring some heals just in case to offset his overtime cheat. And I mean, then you just really want to make sure you one-shot him, and then we should be fine. Because then he's kind of just not even a cheating boss. You can pack that turn TCs that turn them into heals. I don't think he has any Pierce. He has no Pierce. That might be a strat when we fight him. Honestly, I haven't even looked at galleries. I haven't even looked. But I don't think I'm going to even bother. I don't think, like, converting heals would be smart. I just don't need to yet. Maybe for the galleries fight. God forbid I try to discard a card. Holy shit. I mean, if I triple feint in Blade Stack, I should one-shot him, right? I mean, we could also just do the math for how many buffs I need. I'd be kind of shocked if we don't one-shot him. Should pack purges? Why? Just in case? Just in case what? Does he have... I don't think he has any weakness stuff, does he? The man who packs a purge every fight is a fool, every night but one? There, you never know, I guess. I feel like I do know, though. Because I feel like I have his exact spell list open. Which might help me. To know, right? Isn't that how I would know? I'm aware of what Purge does. I was just like wondering if he has some weird cheat that is not listed on the wiki or something. But if it's just a just to be sure kind of thing, I don't think we might be okay without it. Because Cravenly weaknesses you? Is this an elaborate troll? I think it's because I have the wrong whatever on. Wait, that might have been why I was lagging. It could have been the cursor. Is he here? Is he next? I don't think he's next. Take me in? I feel like there's another floor. I'm always right. Never been wrong, never once. Not in my nature. Maybe the real Cravenly weakness was the friends we made along the way. I just checked him. You're trolling. I have his wiki open. Fortify, Mend, Regenerate, Rebirth, Lifeblade, Life Trap, Empower, Nature's Wrath, Natural Attack, Life Banshee, Seraph, Centaur, Forest Lord, Gnomes, Spiny Sora. No weakness. The wiki just updated? Fuck. I hate when that happens. Boom. Go in and audit the spells so he does have weakness. I'm gonna hack into the game so I can be right. Bro, where is my crow? Do I have a side deck crow? First card. Alright, that's annoying. I don't think you can just edit the wiki like that. Don't call my deck bulky. Look at me trying to discard cards. Look how shitty this game's running. I don't even need to gamble to beat Cravenly. I'm just gonna stack the deck. I'm just gonna cheat in general. Split cat. Dun, dun. Is Worcester where they make the sauce? Okay, wait. I have the set saved, right? Nope. Yeah. I'm looking for my life resist hat. God, this is about to be the ugliest Stitch of all time. I want the one that's like 30. Then I want those. Wand can stay the same. Athame can stay the same. Amulet can stay the same. Probably still want the most power pip chance, right? Yeah. 96. Dude, honestly, still having 96 pip chance is kind of wild. I'd have more if I had a freaking decent pip jewel. Alas, I do not. Alright. I think obviously side deck. I don't think shields make any sense to bring to this fight. Prisms definitely don't make any sense. I think blades. Obviously gonna want some of those. Throw in the Hex, why the fuck not? And then I don't think, obviously I don't want these. I can take out the crows for right now. Just because they don't give the same value. Gonna want Hellavons. I want another sharpened blade. Traps. Max feints. Bring some more of these. Fuck it. Bring a couple bubbles. Why the hell not? Okay, is there anything I'm missing? Hello fortifies. Ooh, actually I should bring... Did I not train the aura? Am I dumb? Oh no, it's right here. I forgot it's Star School. Alright. I need 3 of those. Is there anything I'm missing? 87 life resist is pretty good, I think.
A wizard! The Shadow Queen warned me that a pet.
Okay. I feel like 3 feints and it has hella blades is going to be enough. What's my damage? 26. First? Don't even want it. I don't even need first. Well, I guess I could have brought some heals. Probably wouldn't have been super stupid. I kind of don't really want a Dark Tribute. Let's see how much this does. Nothing. That did more than I thought it should have. High key. Healing as a Death Wizard is kind of a waste, but like, I would agree if this wasn't like a one-shot strat fight. I don't even really want a Dark Tribute unless I absolutely have to for some reason. Do I fortify? It kind of just feels like a waste of time. I'm gonna do it anyways. Shrug this off. Block it! Nope. 100 is so chill. He's like out of pips now. No, Cravenly just spams overtimes. It's just what he does. Dark Tribute just kind of scares me here because it's like percentage. You know what I mean? I don't really want to fuck around with percentage of my health. Kind of love that, actually. Fuck it, why not, right? Actually, 25%, is that even going to be worth it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we want to just dig for feints. I could have went and stacked flat resist jewels for this fight, but like, nah. $103 for 8 pips easy. Yeah. I have normal deathblade, right? Like, I need to pull sharpens. I need to pull... really what I need is my 2 feints. I mean, I have max feints in my deck, so hopefully we pull those soon. Bruh. Fuck it. Give me my 2 feints, dude. This fight takes forever. I mean, if I can just pull my feints, I definitely kill now. Yo, what's up, Caleb? Appreciate it. Okay, we pulled the feint finally, which is nice. Very cool. Love that for us. Now I just need... Honestly, I could hit without the last feint. I'm thinking I'm going to do a drunk WIZLOCKE for my 100k subscriber special. So if you want to see that, you should subscribe. I think that would be a good one, because I think it would please both sides of my audience. I think that's kind of the natural intersection point of the channel, right? Let me coach you at Wii Sports Boxing. What's your coaching experience? Have you won any belts? My elo is over 3,000. Ow. It can go that high? Alright. I think this kills. 45, 45, 35, 35, 35. And basically 3 feints. This has to kill. I probably could have just buffed another couple rounds. Probably would have been smarter. What's up, Soapy? No crit, but we weren't expecting to crit. Yeah. I kind of overshot it, if anything. Lamau easy.
You have done well. As the council now.
Yo, why is that wand not the worst thing I've ever seen? I mean, it's not good, but like... Interesting. Yeah, but like 70 crit and 5 pierce is not terrible. I wouldn't use it over the Sky Iron, but like... It doesn't seem completely worthless. Like every other wand. Life? None. Ooh. I gotta get the last wood. You've been having trouble beat Unicorn away? I've been saying this, bro. They need to nerf Rattlebones. I feel like the perfect accuracy boost was like chill. It's just not even enough, you know? Kickflip. Oh. Hurt. Oh, my deck is a... Oh, I didn't put in vampires. Oh, I'm so dumb. You also didn't pull the right enemies. Let's bet $100 gazillion. I will bet you all the money I have. Max bet. Ugh. What's up, nobody? I'm trying to get my wife to do a Wizard 101 co-op playthrough with me. Can you give us a sales pitch so you can save our marriage? I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna give you the real answer. If you think that if you're asking me for advice on how to save your marriage, I think it's over. I think you should just GG, you know, get him next time. Goldfish memory, next marriage mentality would be my advice. You'll get him next time. Yeah, they nerfed Rattlebones with the... But they nerfed him before that. Rattlebones actually used to be like... a, like, not an easy to lose fight, but it was relatively losable. If you had bad Fizzle RNG with OG Rattlebones, you could definitely lose. Especially if you didn't really know what you were doing, and you didn't hard focus the minion first. Definitely losable. What you should do is refuse to let your wife play anything but Balance and Storm. And then you be a Storm. And then anytime she tries to do anything but buff you, turn it into a fight. That would save your marriage. If she tries to do literally anything in the game, even if it's like a mob lived on 1 health and she one hits it, you'd freak out. That would be, like, the best way to save your marriage, I think. And then don't work on your stats at all. So only have, like, 24 damage. Yeah, go full Wolf Stormblade. Is Virulent Plague worth going through Grizz for? Virulent Plague's really good. I don't know if it's worth... I mean, it's definitely skippable. The bigger one you're probably gonna want, especially for, like, later in the game, is, Bad Juju's really good. If you're teaming up for some stuff, and you don't have Bad Juju as a death, people would kind of look at you funny, probably. Virulent Plague's really good for a challenge like this. Is Dark Pact a Grizzleheim spell? How do you even get Dark Pact? Or Dark Tribute, as they call it now. Oh no, this isn't Grizzleheim spell. Yeah, I mean, Dark Tribute's really nice now. Dark Tribute's fucking so good. Dude, Dark Tribute's also really good now. It's just like a questing spell. Like, if I was like if I'm a death, bro, I think I run Dark Tribute in my boss deck. The double 45 blades for 0 pips is kind of nutty. It plays so well into like the 7 pip AoE to kill minion into big hit to kill boss of like Khrysalis. The beautiful thing is, like, if you're playing casually as a death, you do not need to worry about taking damage ever, because you're actually immortal. Yeah, but, like, Empower, I think, is still, like, not good enough to, like, make the, like, 7 card deck you're gonna use for, like, the entire game. I think Dark Tribute's actually good enough where it shakes up the 7 card meta now, which is insane. Like, the last for a spell to make it into the 7 card deck, it's got to be so good. Brood Mother. Maybe solo bosses with Empower and Scion. Yeah, I don't know if... I mean, Empower's good. I just don't know. Like, Dark Pact you could literally use in every fight. It's that good. Yo, what's up, Waxado? Appreciate it. Just dump the fucking weakness. Brood Mother, no! Don't split cat. I don't even know, like, what does the Brood Mother even do? What does the Brood Mother even do again? She broods? Oh. Wait, is that why she's called the Brood Mother? Oh, I get it now. Oh, sick. Nice. Oh, sick. Alright, what? I don't... Golden Horde Chamber Brood Mother. What are your cheats again? Does it not cheat the first time you fight it? It doesn't seem right. Burst through the breach. No, it doesn't cheat this time. Okay, interesting. Kind of a bar. Wood? Let's, I don't even know anymore, chat. I don't even know. Is there a brood father? I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I volunteer. I volunteer! I volunteer! Is there any drop you want? I mean, there's good drops and shit for sure. Like, the wand and stuff in this world would be awesome, but, like, I'm not going to be a high enough level because of the way the level lock works. Because I'm level locked at 90, I don't think that there's anything in this world I could get dropped that would be good. You know what I mean? So it makes it kind of hard. Easy game.
What? Where? Please, Spellbinder, let us speak beneath the sky. By the celestial movement.
Big flip. You like jazz? This guy have a really annoying cheat. This is the mana burn guy, right? And you can't heal. Do I go balance Dispel Strat? I mean, if you heal, you get a Dusa stun. I kind of like the balanced Dispel strat, to be honest. You can drain, yeah. You just can't. There's no heals allowed. What's Balance's Dispel called? Unbalance, right? I think this is a good strat. Good news is he can stun, which is annoying. We might actually bring a couple stun blocks. Actually bring more stun blocks than that. Bring 3 and then bring like 8 balanced dispels. Make sure this is set to balance so we can use power pips. Yeah, I think we do this. Because I'm gonna want a crow for sure. Also, as a backup, just bring like a lot of vampires. I think is a smart strat. Maybe not that many vampires, but I think that's a smarter deck for us for sure. Yeah, but I mean, if we're dispelling with Fortify, might also be a decent call here. If we're dispelling with whatever Arch Mastery Peps, we should be fine. Would it be crazy idea to bring a minion in to cancel out the mana burn? I don't think it'll mana burn a minion, will it? Empower is actually also not a terrible shout. Bring a couple. We really just want to make sure we're dispelling him a lot. Daddy!
Woo.
Yo, Mr. No Name with the member, appreciate it. If you want to become a member, it's the best way to support me. It's only 99 cents. It's actually the hardest fight we've done in this world yet. By far. I'd really like to go first. Such a clutch first. I might stun block round 1. Stun block, dispel. Maybe Blade Crow. We'll see what happens. That is why you round 1 stun block. Fucking knew this was coming. Oh, that would have sucked too if I had gone for the dispel. I'm such a... Or if I'd done anything else. I guess dispel wouldn't have been a terrible move. But it would have been so annoying if I'd gone for a blade, because then we would have got hit by the cheat. I'm proud of myself for doing that. Get rid of that for now. Get rid of that for now. Have to do this here. Just don't even want to fuck with his mana burn shenanigans. Double buffed. Youch. What is this? A blade on a life mob? Sick. I don't need that right now. Hold on to that just in case. Just to get rid of it. Alright. Now we blade. Here comes the cheat. So we could crow into a dispel. That's fine. It happens every 3rd turn. Do I go, or do I greed out and go for this? I feel like I should kill them. Although it's not enchanted. Maybe I dispel here, honestly. I'm gonna do another dispel. The thing is, he also just knows mana burn not as a cheat. So we want to avoid that if at all possible. Is this Frost Demon? Okay, that's chill. Crit's a little annoying. It depends what this thing does. Yeah, I think we just go. Can I pull an enchant, please? Although I did just pull the other crow. I think the best line here would be just to crow. I don't think this does 3.7 though. I think I do this. I don't want to risk them all stacking damage on me and killing. Yeah, it's just short. Oh well. Whatever. We'll just drain again, it's fine. Actually, I could just pull a vampire. Right? Could be cool. I kind of love fortifying here. Fortify Dark Tribute. Dark Tribute, then another Dispel. Alright, now I probably have to Blade again. Actually, that doesn't heal you close to full. But I might as well, right? Okay. Now I stun block again. Back to the well. Kind of a lethal hand. So I get rid of that. I don't really want to get rid of you. Just gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do it anyways. We'll see if I can get by a couple rounds without stun block. Might get punished for it, but oh well. I'm a gambling man, so we can get rid of that. Another Fortify. Don't really want that right now. I'm gonna do this instead. This into getting a Crow off. And then once the minions are dead, it should be pretty free. We'll definitely heal to full here, so I don't even really want to Blade or do anything. Great pull. Yeah, it's like less even about the stun being dangerous at this point now, and more like I think there's a world where I get stunned on a round I was like planning on dispelling, and then I get mana burned, which is just like lose so much tempo and it'd be annoying. I remember having a lot of trouble with this fight, soloing it back in the day. Back in my day. This definitely kills you, right? Ooh, 1747 is just like such a low number. I have to Dispel next, but I'm stun blocked, so I'm not worried about getting it off. Alright, now it's a 1v1. I don't know. Yeah, going second's nice. Or going first. It's nice just not to have to worry about getting round one stunned. I feel like that's where this kind of fight was like, you can get in some serious trouble. It's like if you get round one stunned and then they stack up damage and then all of a sudden you're getting mana burn before you can drain. Be annoying. Would have been annoying. What am I okay losing here? Low-key you. Awesome. Did you guys see that GTA 6 will launch at 80 base? Bro, I mean, that game, though. That shit better be generational. Like, to be so real. That, like, it's one of those games where I think even if it's, like, really, really good, it's gonna be a letdown. With how long people have waited for that shit, bro. For how long I've waited for that shit. I will be pre-ordering that shit. I mean, GTA 5 is definitely like a top 3 most played game for me. 100%. Is it not coming day one to PC? That can't be real. It's not coming to PC day one? Oh my god.
GTA
What? Why would it come to PC day one? What do you mean, why? They've had 50 fucking years to make the game. Dude, I'd low-key might buy a PS5 just to play that. I don't might buy a PS5. That might have to happen. How much is a PS5 right now? PS5 price. $599? What? That's wild. I feel like I should get something cool from this fight, and I just did not. I guess I got Spellements. Yippee! Dun, dun. Dude, I just love. You think it launches? The other thing is, like, I guess if it doesn't launch with GTA Online day one, I can definitely wait. Man, I love GTA Online. I played so much GTA Online. You should rank the top 5 first Arc 1 worlds? What? Aren't there only 5? Dragonspire for me is 1. I think Wizard City could have been 1, but like since the update, like I don't have the same nostalgia for it, so it's not 1. Wizard City's probably 3. Marleybone's probably 2. Rock is last. Mushu is 4th. What other PS5 exclusives are there? Grizzleheim for me would be like... First Grizzleheim would probably be 5th. But I don't think Winter Tusk is included in that. I don't consider Winter Tusk first arc, right? So Winter Tusk is probably like... I don't know. Grizzleheim's probably 5th. I like Grizzleheim more than Croc. Like, I might like Grizzleheim more than Mushu. Grizzleheim might be 4th. Mushu might be 5th. Wisteria, I like more than Croc. Wisteria would be 6th. Croc is last. I also just think Dragonspire is, like, epic. Your first time getting the Dragonspire and, like, doing the, like, all the shit, and then going to the Great and fight, doing the Dragon Ride, and then beating the shit out of Malastare, it's just, like, it's peak. Best world in the whole game. Favorite world still might be Dragonspire. I think the most complete, enjoyable world from front to back is Polaris. Although Mirage is close second. I think early third arc is really where KingsIsle had the formula down of, like, fun gameplay, like, and a good, like, the story was cool, and it moved, like, the pacing was good. What's your favorite world's aesthetic? Again, dude, I think Dragonspire is just hard to beat. It feels like the final boss world. It's like the most final boss world game to me. For sure. I think if Dragonspire released today with, like... Dude, even then... I don't think Dragonspire... the textures have aged badly in a way. But Wiz... I feel like Wiz used to have such a clear, distinct art style that peaked in Dragonspire. To me, it is like... that Dragonspire looks like a 2009 MMO. And it has the, like, rugged art style, and the textures are a little bit rough. Where I think something like Wallaroo that might look better in, like, a traditional sense looks kind of crusty. And, like, weirdly, like... perfect, like plasticky. I mean, I like Dragonspire. A lot of it's nostalgia, for sure. I mean, a lot of it. Most of it is nostalgia. It's also like, it's pre-7-pip AoE. At least most of it is. So it's like, honestly, for me, is like, kind of the best, like, kind of the last bastion of, like, how Wiz was played before everyone just played into AoE. Like, I mean, that's still what everyone does now. But, like, it kind of at least has more of, like, you could do something else. Like Marley Bones aesthetic too. Avalon might be my favorite aesthetic though. I really like knights and shit. I think if I had to like live in, if I wanted one world's theme to be done again, I think it would be Avalon. I like the Knights of the Round Table shit. I think the Sword of Kings looks really cool. You know? It sucks, but it does look cool. Right? It does have that going for it. The dragons are cool. I feel like they could have done a lot of cool shit with the dragon final boss, and instead it's just a straight up 2v1. Which again, I think is a pretty interesting gameplay choice, for sure. It just wouldn't, even now, like, if I don't have Darkmoor unlocked for this challenge. Like, even if I could do it, which I don't think I could, and even if I decided it's worth the risk to, like, go for the tier 2 gear or something in the first dungeon, I, like, will not be 100. I'm the highest I can get is 90. I think maybe there's a world where I run that first fight. Because can't any fight drop like tier 3 gear in Darkmoor? And like, my gear is pretty ass right now, so that like could be an upgrade maybe if I could find a way to like consistently beat the first fight, but... It always felt underwhelming to me that, like, Morganth didn't get a dungeon. I guess the galleries is kind of the dungeon. I just think it's lame you have a sigil that goes right to the fight. Malastare Aura farm so much harder. Oh my god. Of course you live. Is there a proper or way you should be blading shielding? Oh, proper order? I mean, usually you should shield round 1. It depends what point you're at in the game, though. Earlier game, you want to shield later, because, like, they have to build up pips. But, like, I shield first round now, or at least I should be, because, like, everything starts with 10 gazillion pips. As a general rule of thumb, if you're like trying to solo in a deathless thing like this, you want to shield whenever they have pips and can hurt you. And like that becomes more so true when they get buffs and shit. I just think Imperial is like so slow. It just has way too much fucking pork and beans time. It's just like the world would be so much better if it had no pork and beans. Just cut them out, remove them. Did you like this series of dungeons at the end of Polaris? Series of dungeons at the end of Polaris. I think the rat's a pretty cool final fight. I think when you take like the boat to the rat, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think that would have been a great like end to an arc. I feel like for the end of an arc, you gotta go all out. You gotta cook something up. I mean, Malister was also just so much harder than anything before it. The only thing that's like kind of comparable to Meowriarty difficulty-wise would be like, or not, would Malister difficulty-wise would be Meowie Meow Meow. And even that's not the same. Nice fizzle buzzo. Does this pet give anything good? Hippoplanty Balance Giver. No, it fucking sucks. Okay. Why does it look like that? Do I stump on Mark there? Let's go! Alright, this is the cheating Broodmother, right? At the end of the first round, the Broodmother will summon a Royal Guard Khrysalis minion. Guard your Kreen. At the end of each succeeding round, the Royal Guard will summon a Yellow Jacket drone. Give me your health drone. At the end of a round, the Broodmother will order a Yellow Jacket drone to destroy itself to sacrifice to give her 1,500 shells. Even if it fizzles, if it is sacrificed. Once the Royal Guard minion is defeated, the Yen... Wait. But you only have to kill the minion? To stop that cheat? I never knew that. Okay. I don't want to, like... under whatever this fight. Actually, one of the things that'll be good is I want to unclick all my wands. I feel like there's a good chance I get Ifrited. I don't think this cheat will be too bad. We just want to kill that minion quickly. Move out of the way! I want to see Queen Sabrina! Move out of the fucking way! Oh my god. This game's ruined. Why do I even play? Why do I even bother? Okay. We pulled wands, which is cool. In case I get Ifrited right here. Second's not great. For sure, not awesome. Gonna assume I'm gonna get hit here. Ooh. That's actually so great. This does like the same damage as an Ifrit, and it uses all the pips. This is epic. Love that for you. That's actually such a good pull there. Epic. Your royal, what do I boost on this Royal Guard? 30%. I don't think a single-bladed crow gets there, probably. Definitely not anymore, haha! It's annoying. I have the wrong pet on. I think I've been using the wrong pet this whole stream. I just realized. That's why my pip chance isn't so great. This guy has spell proof, he just doesn't have sprightly in the pip talent. That's why I didn't notice. Do I try to squeeze this? Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, no, it is not Chompers. I don't know what his name is, but it's definitely not Chompy. Chomper's on his training arc right now. Alright, can we somehow find a way to kill Minion? That would be epic. Oh my god, did we get there? I think another one would have killed, actually. Oh wow, we got there. Holy fuck. Let's go, I'm great at the video game. Yeah, but this guy's gonna kill himself anyways, so we don't care. Eventually, he's gonna sacrifice himself and heal her. Which I don't care about, because I'm gonna just do enough to kill anyways. It's so chill. Alright, now there shouldn't be any more cheating. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the one hit might have been kind of clutch. It was really, really close. For sure. Probably could have just held on to that, but whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it, Weeball. Do I have the squeeze? I think I have the squeeze. I just don't want to risk getting E-fruited. I should have just bladed another round. Oh, whale. I have max pips anyways. This was probably still smart. What are my plans for the 4th? I don't know. That might be the day I do another Sluggies stream. I feel like drinking and eating hot dogs on the 4th is like socially acceptable, right? I do not want to play Deltarune. I did an Undertale stream way back in the day, and it was one of my least favorite streams I've ever done. Yo, kind of heat. I'm never gonna be able to wear it, but kind of good. Oh my god. This is the best quest ever. Khrysalis S tier.
Spellbinder, the good you have done this day is invaluable. A great
Everything I own.
the yellow jacket.
Everything I own.
He's a hideous
Literally, I would give it all.
golden vault
Every last cent to my name.
as the moon's teeth.
With no hesitation. With no hesitation. That might be my 1-1 in Wiz, I'm not gonna lie. That's my Christian McCaffrey for sure. I like Broodmother better. I've taught you nothing, chat. Nothing. Not a thing.
Spellbound.
I should just go use this thing. Kickflip. Kickflip. Lord Snoopy. Is this Tyrannian cool? Yes. Yes. Captain! El Capitan! And we're back to mob fights for a while. What is the minor cheat that's coming up? Why do I have no recollection of that? It's actually a trap fight anyways, probably. In all actuality. Oh, it's the spider one. I see. I remember this fight. What's up, log? Fuck, I have to remember to switch back to chompers. Although, honestly, getting the XP on this guy probably isn't the worst idea. Probably not the worst idea. Do you like to keep a lot of cards in your deck? I do in this challenge because I don't normally when I'm playing casually. I have like a boss deck and a mob deck. I think that is the better way to play. But like when I'm doing deathless challenges, I always inevitably will forget to switch between them, and then I lose, and that's sad. So I kind of just run a super bulky boss deck at all times. There's also shit like blades and shields that, like, I don't really like taking in and out. Because I inevitably forget one. I'll inevitably forget to put in prisms or some shit, and then I lose, and that's sad. So I just kind of keep everything in there. It's very inefficient, though. I, like, constantly leave shit in there that I probably should not have in there, but... oh well. It saved me a lot of times. And the music died. That's how you know I've been streaming for 3 hours. The first shadow boss, always a cool sight to see. We'll bring normal prisms. I don't think I'm gonna even bother to use them here. First shadow spell. Purge and Shadow are necessary for this boss? Really? Purge takes off weaknesses. The boss only has shields and weaknesses, dead ass, and it just summons a bunch of minions. That is pretty toxic. HR is in a better place. Just wait to crow. At this point, just wait to crow. Ugh. Don't like that sound. Okay, what's this thing's name? Atlek Len? This is the he knows Shadow Centennial as well, right? Then he knows Fortify, Infoul, Tower Shield, Volcanic Shield, Legion Shield, and Plague. He summons one Crypt Spider every other round, which resists death. Oh, this fight's about to be toxic as fuck. How much health does he have? A lot. Do I have cleanse? Dude, what fucking... Is cleanse myth? I thought cleanse was storm. Wait, no, what am I looking? I'm looking for purge. It's myth. Not looking too good. You think I can just get enough blades to big dog this and ignore all the cheats? Please don't close, dungeon. Please don't close. There. I don't think Math Death Prism's gonna be a good call here. I think I literally just want, like, a huge amount of blades. Is my idea. I'll buy these, actually. Fuck is the name of that spell? Or are there just not any credit card or not credit cards? I thought it was Dark Tribute. It is Dark Tribute. Oh, they just don't exist? Dang it. I think I have some. Do I not? I do. We'll bring a couple just in case. You can put some in here, just in case I end up wanting to do that. It's not a bad idea. I mean, I just feel like I just drain. Yeah, I probably should re-equip Chompies. Alright. I mean, I just feel like if I go train Cleanse or some shit, Shatter might not be the word. I'll bring a couple Shatters, just in case I decide they're worth using on the boss or something. I just feel like this guy, they're not going to be able to do that much damage to me. Or do I set for death? My worry with setting for death is then the shadow shit hurts. The Shadow Centennial could just destroy my ass. I don't think setting for death's a good call. I think I just fucking blade the shit out of myself and crow whenever I get in trouble. A very good round 1 move for us. Doesn't Shadow Centennial hit? Is Shadow Centennial really purely defense? Centennial. Like the Centennial calendar. No, I'm pretty sure it's Centennial. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Sentinel would make sense, though. I think Centennial makes a lot more sense, right? Because the shadow magic only happens every 30 years, you know? I like this, actually. I think Centennial and Cential or whatever are pretty much the same word, so they mean the same thing. I'm pretty sure. That checks out in my mind. I'm like at least like pretty sure. Where are you getting the 100-year number from, though? Where are you getting that? I don't know where that number is coming from. That feels made up. Do I want to wait? Yeah. Do I just send this? No, I want to wait. I want to wait. Sentry? I don't know where you're getting the sentry from. That seemed kind of an irrelevant piece of information we're bringing this conversation. Fuck it. Let's see if my strat worked or not. Wait, how much damage does the shadow shit take away? Like, how much does he funnel to himself from them? Is it 90? Or is it less than that? Is it 10? It must be 5. It just works. It just works. $30. I could probably just read the card, right? Wait, but this is why I never know what these spells do. Because it's not like I ever use them, and then it's like it doesn't say on the card what it does. You know what I mean? Intercept 1. What? And minus 10% all to all incoming damage to self, and 25% of all incoming damage for allies. So it's 25%. Okay. At least that version of the spell is 25. The player version might be different. Merle! That fight, that cheat probably makes that fight easier. Right? Because the damage becomes communist, it gets redistributed, right? I feel like someone asked that like last stream. I feel like it wouldn't. It has to feel good. I don't think it would feel good as a human to lay an egg, but like if you were a chicken, it probably feels good for the chicken, right? I imagine it's kind of like they have some biological response that's wired to like make them like laying eggs. You saw the deck. Circle and square socket? Oh, that's a ring. Wait, is this ring good? Not really. Although it does give a lot of health. It's just worse than this, though. Hey, whatever. What about you? You saw anything? Magos Chrysa. Ooh. No, that's bad. I don't like that. It's more damage, but I don't care about that. I could give so much less of a fuck about that. What about your deck? Dude, why is there no triangle decks in this game besides the one I have? Yeah, you also get like 150 health, which isn't terrible, but like it's definitely not good. If I had a way of getting more pip chance, it would be good. You know what I mean? Like if I was over. But I think I'm exactly at 100. Yeah. 360. Oh! That amulet looked fine. I feel like for me on my amulet, I want pure health. Especially for boss fights and shit. guy's gonna live. Gamma's eggs? They're gonna add that as a pet snack, watch. Guaranteed. Gamma's eggs. The first more than 100 XP mega snack. Zero, did you think they're remaking the room into more... What? What is the room? What is that? You might have to fade Chompers. Kinda want this guy to level up. If he gets Pixie, he's already better than Chompers. My health's glitched again. You think Gamma is older than Ultra? Probably. He's got to be up there. Isn't he like close to the same age as Merle? Wasn't he in the Avalon cutscene with Morganth? I guess that means he's not close to the same age. I love Death. That was like my first wizard. I'm a Death man at heart. Two, 3, 9, 3. Chee-hoo! Chee-hoo! Mended Theos. Hey, we're about to hit Quest a Hundo. Where did we end last stream? Like Quest 50, I think, somewhere? Worst first round of all time. What the fuck is going on right now? Give me the crow! Is this a cheating boss? Wait, who the fuck is... Who are we fighting? What cheater is this? Is it one of the generals? One of the generals? Kickflip. Kickflip. Ow!
Spellbinder. Spell. Address the guardian spirits within.
Ooh, is this the fucking shadow part?
Wings chains. Without their help, we may never triumph.
Why do I feel like this cheating boss is kind of tough?
You raise
Let me in. Whoa! I'm eating up the rainbow! What's up, abiding? Big flip.
Who dares come unbidden to the eclipse?
Let me look up this cheat. I feel like I remember this being kind of tough. No? Ravik Dreamscape? At the beginning of the first round and every fifth round, Ravik will intercust a 5% version of Doom and Gloom. Your curse is not complete. At the beginning of the third round and every other round thereafter, Ravik will cast a new curse, summon a new cursed Moon Knight if his first minion has been defeated, or the battle reaches the 10th round. Ravik will summon a new cursed Moon Knight at the end of every round. Thereafter, this will occur if a negative ward is cast on Ravik. Okay. I don't want to do this. I kind of think this is a good ending point. Tomorrow we get Shadow Magic for the first time in a WIZLOCKE. I feel like this is a good natural stopping point. It's also Quest 100, so we're still on our pace. I feel like next stream, I'll stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy, bro. Because we have this cheat, then we have the Touching Shadow cheats. I mean, and then it's like, if we want to go through to 150, we're gonna have to... Next stream, we probably go through Ghost Dog. And that'll be tough. That's gonna take some prep time. But I think this is a good natural stopping point. Yeah, that was one of the more interesting chat streams we've had in a while. Tomorrow we beat Ghost Dog, and I may take another crack at the Wither in Minecraft. I might beat Ghost Dog and then transition to a Minecraft stream. We'll see. Alright. The stream is ending. Don't do anything Xerath wouldn't do, and you should be okay, probably, most of the time. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.